distinguished delegates and participants of the Space Conference, good afternoon. First, on behalf of the Indonesian Space Agency, I would convey our gratitude to the Malaysian Space Agency for inviting us and giving the opportunity to Indonesia to share our thoughts in space economy revolutions in the Southeast Asia. As we have already known that space technology and applications have increasingly played roles in promoting global economy for the last decade. The space economy in Indonesia, as an example, was marked by the privatization of the state telecommunication company in 1980s, following the launching of Palapa A satellite in 1976 as the third world telecommunication satellite. The Palapa A satellite played important roles for unifying Indonesian region as an archipelagic country by enhancing the scope of the connectivity. The first satellite was soon followed by the launching of at least 15 telecommunication satellites through various foreign launching services. The launching and operations of the satellites were funded by Indonesian private companies for the purpose of the commercial telecommunication and broadcasting. Some of the leading companies in Indonesia are PT Pacific Satellite Nusantara, PT Telkomsat, PT Telkom, PT Indosat, and PT Bangrat Indonesia that have been engaged in the telecommunication satellite operator subsector. Recently, other companies such as PT Netra and PT LAN are also engaged in the space industry. In satellite and launching technology, the Space Agency of Indonesia, in collaboration with university, has developed microsatellites for Earth observations and communications, namely 8A1, 8A2, and 8A3 respectively. The launching of Satria-1 satellite in June 2023 with the mission of education and telehealth services, as well as other government missions, is expected to accelerate the economy in with the most remote, isolated, and underdeveloped regions in Indonesia. These milestones could be achieved through long-term efforts and robust space programs. Along with the growing space activities and digital economy globally, we are also facing the facts that Southeast Asia have been collectively a big market for global space economy. We still need components and materials for satellite and launching technology, satellite imagers from international operators, software and AI tools for data analysis, and launching services as well. On the other hand, Southeast Asian region has its unique geographic situations, which could open the opportunities for launching sites and services. Several countries in the regions have enhanced the capacities in space technology and facilities to fulfill the needs in space-driven activities. Therefore, some key activities and strategies are important to encourage the development of the space ecosystem, promoting research and technological innovation in the space sector, both upstream and downstream in Southeast Asia. Among of those key activities and strategies are, number one, industry collaborations. In this regard, we need to encourage and support collaboration between government agencies, private companies, and international partners to promote innovation and technology transfer in the space sector. Space facilities owned by the government institutions and space agencies in the regions could be utilized by the private companies in affordable manner. The areas of commercial space activities are not limited to telecommunication and Earth observation services, but also needs to be wider, including remote sensing applications, AI satellite data analysis, ground station services, component manufacturing, navigation applications, and many others. Number 2, incubation and acceleration programs. The government, through space agency and private sector, support incubations and acceleration programs that provide funding, mentorships, and resources to startups and entrepreneurs in space sector. These programs encourage innovation and entrepreneurship in the space-related fields. Increasing private participation in space activities has led to the development of a space industry that is no longer dominated by the state enterprises, but has shifted with an increasing number of private players, including startups, at the global level and in the Southeast Asian regions in particular. Number 3, human resources development. We recognize the importance of developing skilled workforce for the space sector. Many countries are interested in educational programs and collaborations with the universities and research institutions to train scientists, engineers, and technicians specialized in space-related disciplines. Mentoring and facilitation by the space agencies to encourage future generations in space technology mastery is also essential. As one successful example in Indonesia is the development of Surya satellite, which was launched in January 2023. Finally, we need to strengthen our cooperation with concrete outputs, aiming to enhance regional capacity and space industry to respond the revolution in space economy. I hope this session could be fruitful discussion for the benefit of space economy, particularly in the Southeast Asia. Thank you.